Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be covering the examples of Chapter 2 of Pearson Class 8 Maths. So, our Chapter 2 is Square and Square Root and Cube Roots. So, let us start with example 1, that is 2.1. It says that find the value of 1,000,001 square. So before we need to find the value, let us first understand some patterns. Suppose we have to find out the square of this number 11. So we all remember this result, which is 1 2 1. We can see that we have 2 1 in 11, and in the result also here we have 2 1 and a number 2 in between. While observing this, here we have another question that says that 101 to the whole square. Now how can we find this value without doing the actual multiplication? So this number 11 and 101 has one change in between. Here we have 1 0 in 2 ones. And here we have no 0 between 2 1, so it is 11. So using the same pattern of 1 2 1, let us write here 1 1 and 2 in between. Now in addition we have 1 0 in the question, so for that we will add 1 zeros of both sides of 2, and this will be the result of the question, 101 to the square. Similarly, suppose we have to find out the square of 1,001. Now what are the changes we have? Here we have 1 0 in between, but here we have 2 zeros. So let us first write this thing, that is 1, 2 and 1. Now for 2 zeros, we need to write both sides of 2 zeros to get the answer. So this is the pattern by which we can find the answers of such type of questions. So here in the question, we have to find out the square of 1,000,000 and 1. So for 1 and 1, we can write 1 2 1. Now for triple zeros in the middle, we need to write out 3 zeros of the both side of these two. So this is the answer of this question. The next example we have example 2.2, and it says that we have to find out the value of 49 square. So here also we will use the patterns, observe the patterns and find the answers. Suppose we have to find out the square of these 9. So it will be here 9 multiplied by 9 is 81. And now we have to find the square of 99. 1 9 here added. So for that 1 9, what we need to change in the result? For this 1 9, we need to add 1 9 and 1 0 in the result. That is 9 square is 81, so simply here we will write 81, and here we have one extra 9, so for that here we will put 9 in front of 8 and 0 in the middle of 8 and 1. So with the increase of 1 9, we have added 1 and 0 here. So how do we find the square of this 4 times 9? Here we have 3 more 9s in compared to 9 square. So for 3 more 9s, we need to add 3 9s and 3 zeros in this 81. So 9 we will add in front of 8, and the zeros will be there in between 1 and 8. So this is the answer of this question. While observing all the patterns, we can understand and easily remember how to find out the square of such kind of numbers. The next example we have example 2.3. It says that here we have to find the value of 102 to the whole square. So you can find this value doing the actual multiplication, that is 102 multiplied by 102. And the second is, we can convert this number into the formula, that is a plus b to the whole square or a minus b to the whole square. Whatever we can do easily, we can convert it into and get it solved. So suppose here we have to find the square of 102. Now how we will convert this into form of a plus b? So 102 to the whole square can be written as here 100 plus 2 square, and here in the place of a we have 100 and in the place of b we have 2. Now according to the formula, here we have 100 square plus 2 square plus 2 multiplied by 100 and multiplied by 2. So here we have 10,000 plus 4 plus here we have 400. Now after solving this, we will get here 10404, and this is the square of 102. So this is little easy in compared to doing the actual multiplication and multiplying all the numbers. Also we can convert this into any formula which we know, but if we will convert this into these two following formulas, then it will be more easier to solve the question. So example 2.4 we have, it says that here also we have to find the value of 49.5 to the whole square. So the previous question we solved using the formula of a plus b to the whole square. Now let us solve this question by using the formula a minus b whole square, which is a square plus b square minus 2ab. Now how can we convert this 49.5 in form of a minus b? It can be done as 50 minus half. So here we have a as 50 and b as 1 by 2. Now if we will put the formula, so here we have 50 squared plus 1 by 2 whole square minus 2 multiplied by 50 and multiplied by 1 by 2. So here we have 2500 plus 1 by 4, and here 2 and 2 will be cancelled, so here we have just 50, and after solving all this, what will we get? 2450 1 by 4. The next example we have example 2.5. It says that we have to find the number of 3-digit perfect square which end with non-zero perfect square digits. So what are the, or you can say how many numbers are there of 3-digit and are perfect square? So 3-digit number starts from 100 to 999. So there are many perfect square numbers in a 3-digit number, but here the condition is the number which must ends with, or you can say that the unit digit of the number must be a non-zero perfect square. So we need to find out those numbers which end with perfect non-zero squares. So we already know that single digit perfect square numbers are 1, 4 and 9. And here the number lies between 10 to 31, because the square of 32 we will get is a 4-digit number. So we cannot take here 32 But the square of 10 till the square of 31 we have all the digits that are 3-digit numbers, and in between we need to find out those who ends with either 1, 4 or 9 here or. And such numbers here we have 11 square, 12 square, 13 square, 17 square, 18 square, 19 square, 21 square, 23 square, 22 square, 27 square, 28 square, 29 square, and finally we have 31 square. So these are the numbers which are perfect square, and also they have the unit digit as 1, 4 or 9. So total we have here 13 such numbers. The next question we have example 2.6. Example 2.6. It says that x and y are single digit number. And they satisfy a equation which is x square plus y cube is equals to 793. So we have to find the value of, or we can say the sum of x and y. What will be the sum of x and y? So for that we need to find out the value of x and y separately, and then we will make the sum of it. So we know that here two numbers, the addition of two numbers can be odd if they are either even plus odd or they are odd plus even. So they can be odd. Now what are the possibilities of single digits in the place of x and y so that it satisfies this equation? So keeping this in mind here, the only digit which satisfies this equation is x is equals to 8 and y we have is equals to 9. Here we have 8 as even number and 9 as odd number. So the sum of x plus y we have 8 plus 9, that is equals to 17, and also this satisfies this equation which says that 8 square plus 9 cube is equals to 793. You can solve this 64 plus 729 and is equals to 793. So that's all for this video. In the next video I will be covering the concepts of square root and the methods for finding the square roots. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.